Kylie Jenner's going broke? This is what talk of the town right now. This is Rich Lux with the hottest news on YouTube.
So this is juicy. Kylie Jenner is being suspected of being absolutely broke because she is unable to sell her house. That's right, this 10-bedroom home has been on the market since 2002. It was originally listed for $21.9 million, but was slashed to 20 after only 4 months. I mean, I gotta say, the house is absolutely stunning though. And of course, it has amenities like a theater that a lot of celebrities enjoy. But you might be thinking, Nevin, just because she can't sell one property doesn't make her broke. Until you realize it's been revealed that she owns almost $80 million worth of real estate. The craziest one of all, this Holmby Hills home that she bought for $36.5 million. I mean, the home is sick, but when you start to think about the numbers, the suspicions start to make sense. Think about the fact that it's very possible that she could be paying over 500 grand a month in just loan and mortgage payments is mind-blowing. Not to mention the landscaping and all the upkeep that it's required. She is likely paying millions a year for properties that are not making a single dime for her. What do you think? Let me know in the comments.
Okay, so guys, we need to talk about this because so many people are saying that Kylie Jenner is going broke, especially because this week alone, it's all over the news that she can't even sell her mansion right now. She even slashed the price by 50%. On top of her Kylie fashion brand is flopping.
Let's talk about Kylie Jenner's new brand, Kai. Now, as a lot of us saw, her first drop was all pleather pieces, which is also known as petroleum-based plastic. And so every single piece is literally just plastic. Which in my opinion could actually be worse than manufacturing leather goods. Not only is she destroying the planet by mass manufacturing these plastic garments, but they're also just really unexciting. We've seen this before, a million times, like motorcycle inspired leather garments, but they're not even leather, like they're just cheap plastic. Her second drop consisted of puffer jackets, which are made from, take a wild guess, polyester, which is plastic. And I get it, usually puffers are made from nylon, polyester, synthetic fibers, but like at least make it recycled, like do something. I think what's disappointing about it is that
people are returning it. Now she's releasing a vodka soda seltzer.
Why is Kylie Jenner launching a vodka seltzer brand if she doesn't even drink vodka? If there's one thing to know about Kylie Jenner, she loves her tequila shots. Like, I don't know if you remember this video with Chloe where she got super drunk off of Don Julio doing shots of tequila. So with her launching vodka seltzers, we should all be confused. Obviously, she's trying to make money after George Clooney sold Casamigos for $1 billion and Ryan Reynolds sold his gin brand for over $600 million. But if you're going to get in the alcohol space, wouldn't you want a brand that you would actually drink a ton? Obviously, one of the key things stopping her from getting anywhere near tequila is 818, Kendall Jenner's brand. This actually might mean that Kendall Jenner is going to make an 818 tequila seltzer, but I think she should have done a tequila seltzer with Kendall. Or Kylie should have launched a vodka brand, but I think she didn't because Zach Bia and Stassi Baby have a vodka brand called Sunny Vodka. I love Kylie Jenner, but I think this was a very boring brand that they put a celebrity on the front of. Don't know what Sprinter is. I think the packaging could be better. I think they're just trying to compete with White Claw, take some of their market share, but I think they need to change a lot of things before they get to that point. Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments.
And I'm thinking like, girl, this is way too much. Like, this is unbelievable. She's promoting game apps on the phone, which, she doesn't play those games, girl.
I keep getting all of these game ads and I'm not really a gamer, but remember this name, Travel Town. When they asked me to partner with them, I had my doubts, but now I'm hooked. It's a match and merge game. I'm gonna find things to match and then you make something even prettier. Okay, I'm gonna tap on the lightning to make more, make all these.
It's just really crazy, and a lot of people are now piecing it together, and they're saying that Kylie Jenner is broke because she's launching so many businesses and seeing what sticks to the wall. On top of, I just recently found her makeup, Kylie Skin, at freaking Marshall's.
Alright guys, we're at Marshall's looking at the skincare. Right off the bat, I found a bunch of these Laneige lip masks for $16.99. Found these Kylie masks, lip masks, for $6.99. Not bad. Didn't this stuff like just come out? Oh no.
And then you can get her other brand, Kylie Baby, at Burlington.
So I am at Burlington right now, and look what I just spotted. There's one in that box, and then one right here. It's Kylie Baby by Kylie Jenner. And you get the shampoo, the conditioner, and a moisturizing lotion. And it's only for $24.99. Value price of $45. And this is what she has on her website. And this is at Burlington. They have this one, and then one in this box, packaged so nicely. Just not the outside of the package. It has been through some things, but for $24, and you get 3 products from Kylie Jenner. Check out Burlington's in the beauty supply section.
Girl. So it's insane the amount of news that are circulating with Kylie Jenner right now. Let's talk about it.
I have a theory that Kylie Cosmetics is about to go bankrupt, and Kylie Jenner is scrambling to find a new way to make money. And I actually have a few pieces of evidence that support this theory, because in the past 2 months, she has out of nowhere launched 3 businesses. Kai, that leather thing that everybody ended up hating and returning.
I had to return mine.
Yeah. A fragrance that I literally do not know a single person that has bought. And now recently, a like vodka seltzer thing that is also not performing well. And again, don't know anybody who's bought it. And it's interesting because the Kardashian strategy has always been like, you do 100 things until one of them works, and then you do that thing and you ride it. Like you think of Kim, right?
Yeah.
In the past has had KKW
Dash.
She's had Dash. She had a credit card at one point. There was a mobile app, but she finds Skims. She rides the wave, right? They're very good at like Kendall with 818. You see how they find something. If it works, they ride it. So when I see one of them planting all these seeds again, to me, it's like, oh, it's because the wave they were riding before is about to come crashing down. Not only that, this week, a story came out that she listed her house, like one of the mansions that she sold, she'd been trying to sell it for over a year. It wasn't selling, so she just cut the price in half. See, somebody who has hundreds of millions of dollars in the bank is not behaving this way, is not worried about property taxes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. So this video came about inspired by Be Better, who like made a TikTok talking about the downfall of Kylie Jenner. And what really is fascinating to me is like looking at her businesses now to where she was in like 2015 to 2017, where it felt like anything she touched turned to gold, right? Like I remember these times where
I remember she posted this one new artist on her Snap story, a 15-second clip. His name was Nav, N-A-V, and he jumped up on the Billboard charts and had an entire career signed to The Weeknd because of a 15-second clip Kylie posted on her Snap story of like her walking by the pool. She wasn't even in the video.
Oh, no, I remember stuff like this would happen all the time, or like there would be a bathing suit and it would just sell out the next day. And it's fascinating to me to think about this from 2 perspectives. One, when did this Kardashian magic die? I think is a really interesting thing. And going through the research of these businesses, I think you actually can kind of start to see a clear point of when this started to wear off and when it stopped working. And 2, also like why? How can somebody who, you know, is claimed to have this billionaire status, made all this money, has 400 million followers on Instagram, like how can that person be hemorrhaging money in businesses? And I mean, you even look at Kylie Cosmetics, it has had decreasing revenue every single year for the past 7 years, and now makes even less money a year than our last job. I remember looking at the revenue statements from our last job. Keep in mind, our last job laid off 40% of its staff in 2 years because of how bad it's struggling.
If you really look at the Kylie Jenner and the Kardashian family, it starts with the Kardashians, right? Let me tell you why. Look, listen. With Kim Kardashian, they had the Kardashian card, which is the credit card, which, yes, I had one of those.
10 years ago, the Kardashian sisters launched a prepaid credit card that ended up failing miserably. Here's why. In 2008, Kim and her sisters launched their own prepaid credit card, which was called the Kardashian card. In the idea was to get shoppers to get their credit card, which was literally a credit card with Kim and her sister's faces on it. Not 1 month into the launch of this credit card, and they pulled the credit card. And the reason was because they were getting a ton of bad press about the card. And the reason why they were getting bad press was because it was low-key a scam. You had to pay $8 a month just to have the card. You had to pay $5 every time you deposited money. You had to pay $99.95 every year, and the list of fees goes on. All just to have a card that has Kim and her sister's pictures on it. Now, obviously this was gonna fail, but I think this is a lesson to anyone that has influence or a following out there now. When you have a large following, it can be easy to get enticed to promote different things, to start different businesses, or to maybe do shady things to grab some short-term cash. But time and time again, these short-term cash grabs always fail and always end up messing you up in the long.
They had the Kardashian clothing line as Sears. You guys remember that? Oh my God. They had the Kim Kardashian mobile game.
So the Kardashians are just trolling us at this point because Kim is trying to sell you a $130 trash can. Excuse me, wastebasket. This has to be satire because the economy is in the gutter, the stock market is down, rent is going up, people are broke, and they want you to spend $130 on an 8-pound concrete trash can.
And I could have sworn that like I've made this video before because it's like time and time again we're talking about Kylie Jenner and these failed businesses and these brands that aren't working. People are buying her Kylie fashion and it's not working. Like, but when you look at what Kim Kardashian is doing with Skims, that really hits hard. And if you look at maybe a couple years ago when Kim Kardashian had KKW makeup, that was really good and successful, and then she kind of fizzled that out.
You guys, the end of an era. Kim Kardashian is shutting down the Kim Kardashian Hollywood mobile game. It's been 10 years. We've had this game for 10 years. Now it's all coming to an end. Now, admittedly, I did download this game on, like, my iPad, but I never made, like, in-app purchases. I don't feel like I was deep in the Kim Kardashian Hollywood culture, but I participated. It was a time. This game also gave us an epic Kourtney and Kim fight. If you recall, Kim wanted to use her family's likeness in the game to make it more real. And Kourtney, like, wanted to be compensated, threatened to sue Kim if she used her image without permission. We got the iconic line, "I'm not buying Kourtney a pair of shoes. I bought her a career." With Kim shutting down this mobile game, it feels like another nail in the coffin to a very important Kardashian era. Like, the Christmas Eve party this year wasn't quite Christmas Eve partying.
Now she brought the makeup back, but people just aren't really into it as much as they used to be. So I really do think that Kim Kardashian is like, what is gonna be the next hot thing? What can we put on our portfolio that's really gonna hit hard? And there are so many videos on TikTok popping up about Kylie Jenner going broke. There are countless videos being made about it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, one of the biggest things that I think Kylie Jenner has been successful at is the makeup, but only because it was at the right time. Like, right around that time, you had people like Jeffree Star and Kat Von D, and these big names in the makeup world were really hitting, Anastasia Beverly Hills and so on and so forth. And then celebrity brands started to come into play, and Kylie Jenner was one of the first ones to come out with makeup. And I think that when they found out that, let me see, I don't know, like a product like this costs like 5 cents to make and they could sell it for $20 with the hype it up, I think they were like, this is like a really good margin. Until this day, Kylie Jenner still pushes her makeup, but if you really watch some of her campaigns, it doesn't really hit as hard. And now Kylie Jenner is launching a fragrance, a perfume that I've had no one really talk about. No one I know has went out and bought it. No one I know is like really excited about this Kylie Jenner fragrance. So all that to say this, when I see that Kylie Jenner is launching so many businesses, I do kind of feel like, okay girl, you are dominating the market, you're flooding it where like even as a fan, it's kind of hard to keep up. Like, even as a fan, I can't resonate with some of the things that she's doing, right? Where you have like other brands, like let's say Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton is not known for being in the kitchen or cooking, but yet she still has a whole line of pots and pans that are pink. But it's very tongue-in-cheek and very like goofy and cute, which kind of resonates with her brand already. But Kylie Jenner doesn't ever come across as like fun or cute. She comes across very serious and model-esque, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, Paris Hilton can get away with a lot more than Kylie Jenner can, which I think is why her brand has lasted this long. I mean, even Paris Hilton has a makeup line that you can find at Ross. It's not the best makeup, but like it's there. Paris Hilton knows that makeup and cosmetics is a billion-dollar industry, so even having a small piece of the pie can really make your bank account soar up, even if it's just like a fun, cheeky thing. With Kylie Jenner, I think that her makeup really has taken a back seat lately, not because of her. I think it's just the lack of interest of people into buying makeup. Right now, it's all about that no makeup look, and she is getting older, and there are younger girls coming up on the scene that people are now looking at now. So all that to say this, I really do think that Kylie Jenner is struggling in some way. I'm pretty sure she has millions of dollars in the bank account that will last her for years and years. But with that being said, I kind of can't help but to feel like maybe she's launching all these businesses because she has to help Travis Scott pay for some of the lawsuits from Astroworld. That's a thing, because I know that she really likes him a lot. But I don't know, it's just the whole thing is a mess with Kylie Jenner. And if I want to be honest with you, I don't really see her as involved as some of her sisters are. And don't let me get me started on her sisters and the gummies and the let me sleep and the let me and stuff like that. That right there, people have now found out that that is just Ken.
A sentence that I never thought would have to come out of my mouth: you don't need the Kardashian vaginal health gummies. It's like a Mad Libs. It's like just random words thrown together. You don't need them. There's this old wives' tale that the way that things, smell and taste is bad, and you have to mask it by using special products that make it smell like pineapples or whatever. That is totally not true. There is a smell and a taste, and that's just the way that it is. You don't have to mask it. You don't have to use special products or washes or douches, any of that. In fact, some of that can be bad for your body. So you don't need like pineapple, vitamin C, whatever S&Z 1969 trademark probiotics are. Just live your life. If you are having a foul odor and discharge, then see your gynecologist, because that could be like a bacterial vaginosis infection. But you don't need these special Kardashian gummies to make you different than what you are.
Those videos are all over TikTok as well. But I just feel bad, and I wish them the best and much success. But it doesn't matter what I think about all this. Let me know what you guys think about all this drama in the comments down below. This is Rich Lux with the hottest news on YouTube.